Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2025 ski test. Today we're talking about this Elan Ripstick 96 Black Edition. Elan has totally revamped their Ripsticks for 2025. New construction, shapes are basically the same, or at least very, very similar. But the new construction is really cool, and it does change their feel just a little bit. We still get a tube light wood core in this ski. That's really important to Elan's construction for these Ripsticks. Helps keep the weight down substantially, which is pretty impressive. And then in the Black Edition skis, we get just more carbon. So we get quad rod. There's 4 of those carbon rods in here. We also get, carbon deck, which is kind of the new overall all-encompassing word that they're using for the carbon application, and essentially they've moved more of the carbon underneath the core of the ski. So we get unidirectional carbon stringers underneath the core. That gives you all the benefits of carbon, but by placing it under the core, it's a little smoother. You get less vibrations through the ski into your feet. We also get carbon frame in these Black Edition skis, so they really kind of do everything they can to just boost the overall amount of carbon in these Black Edition skis. No more vapor tip in Ripsticks, so it's been replaced with flax. Basically that, combined with how they're tweaking the carbon application, really has made it a smoother skiing experience, which is pretty cool to see. Like I said, Ripsticks have always been known for being lightweight. It's kind of one of the things that sets them apart from other skis. This is a 182 Ripstick 96 Black Edition, and it is only 1,740 grams. So pretty darn lightweight. And then in general, Ripsticks aren't the stiffest skis in the world, particularly the non-Black Edition skis. So if you are a Ripstick fan, but you're looking for a little bit more stiffness, a little bit more power and stability at speed, these Black Edition skis are sweet. And one thing that we thought was pretty noticeable for the 2025 skis is the flex of the shovel. It's just a little softer. It really is across the board in all the Ripsticks. But I actually think it really, really helps these Black Edition skis. It makes them just a little bit more supple. It makes turn entry, I think, just smoother, a little easier, a little bit more intuitive overall. One thing that's unique about Elan's skis and Ripsticks is the left and right ski. So they are asymmetrical in their shape just ever so slightly. So the inside edge has a little more camber while the outside edge has a little more rocker. Basically just gives it an extremely natural feel when you're kind of linking turns. Aside from that, rocker camber, rocker shape in these skis. Obviously this is a directional ski, not a twin tip at all. So we see considerably more tip rocker. So tip rocker starts about there where my hand is, and then tail rocker, you know, there's still a lengthy amount of tail rocker, but certainly less than in the tip. I think they do a great job with the shape of these skis. They throw some very subtle, smooth, early taper in here as well, which just helps it not feel locked in. It's always really easy to break free from a turn. These skis are awesome. I've always been a big fan of the Ripstick 96 Black Edition and continue to be with this new version. We had a bunch of people on it over the course of this past season. One of the things that stood out to me in our ski test, Grant skied it, who is a phenomenal skier. He's been skiing a really long time. And he had kind of a profound thought about it, that it was very confidence-inspiring through its stability and power, but he never felt like overgunned or kind of overpowered by the ski. Always easy to break free from a turn, always easy to release the tail edge, get the ski to pivot and smear. Gives you a ton of control. So when you have a ski that is stable and strong at speed, and it gives you all that confidence and that comfort when you're skiing fast, but then you know you can make a quick turn as well. It just feels like you have so many more tools as a skier. And I think that's like a perfect way to think about the Ripstick 96 Black Edition. They're not the cheapest skis in the world. You know, the Black Edition skis do bump up fairly significantly compared to the normal Ripsticks or non-Black Edition Ripsticks, but I do think it's worth it, especially if you're kind of that heavier, stronger, more powerful skier. And yeah, I think they did a great job kind of retaining the overall theme and the concept of these Ripstick skis, but just kind of giving them a slightly more modern feel. They are a little smoother, and I think they've just they've refined their overall performance and feel. So that's it. That is the Ripstick 96 Black Edition from Elan. Let us know if you have any questions about it, and we will see you out there on the slopes.